If you're over 70, disregard.
All right, so when the Boulder Police Department assaulted me, they took me to the Boulder County Jail. Now, although I was assaulted by the Boulder Police Department, and the officer who called me and asked me to go back to St. John's was from Bloomfield, these are two different jurisdictions. So I have to call both of those jurisdictions in order to get them to investigate. However, Boulder County isn't going to investigate anything that involves anyone from out of county unless it's in their favor, which has been shown time and again. The Boulder Police Department refuses to look at anything from the Boulder County Jail because that's Sheriff's Department's jurisdiction. So they can conspire all they want. You can't prove a damn thing in court because they're not going to show anything from another jurisdiction. But they can sure act on stuff from other jurisdictions when it's in their favor. They produce stuff from other jurisdictions when it's in their favor. They can travel to other jurisdictions to steal evidence. Officer Brian Valenzuela, he was from Arapahoe County. He came and stole my evidence from Longmont. Claimed they were doing me a favor. So then with the Sheriff's Department and all of their assaults, in order to get the footage from inside the jail in that little ambulance bay, I have to get a hold of those people from the Sheriff's Department who don't want to investigate themselves either and aren't willing to. They're not going to look at any of the stuff that happened from the Boulder Police Department because it's out of jurisdiction, even if it's in their ambulance bay. So then, with the footage from the Sheriff's Department, they would show how many officers were in there making fun of me and laughing and talking about the death of Natalie Marie Bollinger. They're not going to allow that in any sort of internal investigation. They're not going to allow that man who identified himself as Officer Ryan in any sort of internal investigation. They didn't have any problem transferring me there. If they can transfer you to the jail, then that should be allowed. If an Officer Ryan can say that he's going to come and see me, then that should be allowed. If that officer can make a report to a web sleuth show that's for entertainment, that twists people's lives to destroy them. Well, that's pretty disgusting. Sword and Scale episodes 109 and 110. Apparently, the officer who had called me was making claims on there about certain things that had been said. Things that are not admissible in court. They're not admissible in Boulder County, and Boulder County will not look at it because it's from out of jurisdiction. Meanwhile, this is slander that I was harassed, threatened, and assaulted by affected public opinion.
No, Kathleen works a lot. No, she's all the way in the back. Yeah.
There's a reason I didn't go to the police until I absolutely had to, and I had to back in January 2017.
He might leave early afternoon, but he's there early morning. But this is, of course, staff that
they can call each other and coordinate with each other across jurisdictional boundaries. This is disgusting.
There's other people that are early morning.
It is. And then they can transfer you out of county so that you can't make a report. And then they can threaten, harass, intimidate you, and drug you for trying to make a report. And that is standard procedure in Boulder, Colorado.
That's got a balance.
They have a mental institution there. If they're going to take you in for a mental health hold, they can take you to a mental institution in Boulder, Colorado. There's two of them that I'm aware of in Boulder County. Instead, they transfer people to Fort Logan, or they transfer them to places like Clearview in different counties. Prevent you from being able to look at evidence, see evidence, show evidence, make a police report.
She knows the mechanics.
With my technical abilities, I was unable to use any of the internet stuff needed in order to do this.
not gonna work.
They investigated themselves without any evidence. Imagine that. They didn't even take a look at it.
Not just for profit, but an organized version
That
of
means
how
they
to waste
didn't
money in a
investigate
for-profit
themselves.
organization.
And that's the issue here, is that all of these officers coordinated across multiple counties to prevent me from making a police report.
And my
Assaulted me in multiple counties, multiple jurisdictions.
and so we're gonna
Threatened, harassed,
make
and
this one
intimidated
now.
people in multiple
I
jurisdictions.
saw the
Meanwhile,
church there
these
had the
Natalie Justice pages,
flamingos.
they had nothing to do with justice for Natalie.
Yes, yes.
That the
Natalie
only
was a victim
one
in
I
all of
saw
this,
that
and so was I. But she was a victim of her own family
But
and police
I'm in
incompetence.
Del Range, so I go Del Range Central.
The Boulder City Council
Yeah.
turns a blind eye to people
traveling
like Officer Keith Steinman and their harassment of the homeless.
On the west side of
There's a
town,
man by the name of
downtown,
Darren
west
O'Connor,
side of town,
and
circled around
I've got a
the
couple of
business
conversations
and
with him,
personal.
at least
And
3
then
or
we had a
4,
lot over on the
about my case.
Sunrise side of town. So from the Sunrise neighborhood all the way up to Whitney Road and back.
I'm heading out in
Yeah.
Wyoming. I have warrants out for my arrest for speaking out against officers. They used every little trick they could to try to peg me as a bad guy, paint me as a bad guy. They used the media to do this. Now, when they caught Joseph Michael Lopez, it didn't stop for me, but people dropped off their interest, for sure.
You get hit and miss today.
And that's the problem. All the police had to do was keep me quiet long enough for them to do a frame job. And they did that frame job by keeping me being threatened, harassed, intimidated, and assaulted until they found the guy who actually killed me. They used me as stink bait. They were able to tell my dad that I didn't kill Natalie within a few days of, or tell my mother that I didn't kill Natalie within a few days of Natalie disappearing.
And this was
What I'm hoping is that they did all this gauntlet and run around to try to catch some bad guys, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like the case is they wanted to frame me up for something. And since I've been an activist in Boulder, Colorado for over a decade,
oh my goodness.
there's a good reason for them to do it. There's a good reason for them to paint me as a bad guy. There's a good reason for them to shame people for looking at my Facebook. There's a lot of people, especially in January, after the Boulder police got a hold of my telephone, they put that screen lock on it, or screen overlay. There was a lot of people that I was trying to converse with that it wouldn't show what they typed. It would show up hours later or days later. And I'm trying to figure out why it is that my phone isn't working. It won't do any of the things that it did before I went into Boulder County Jail. They assaulted the shit out of me. They did a lot of really shady stuff. They did it in multiple counties and multiple states. They threatened, harassed, and intimidated witnesses. But it's apparently not illegal if you're a Boulder police officer, or a Haxton police officer, or a Sheridan police officer.
Well, he still has that. Okay, as soon as he gets it healed up, the night develops again.
I thought that Ken and Leah lived in Inglewood. They live in Sheridan, apparently. When I asked Officer Brian Valenzuela if he was from Inglewood, he said thereabouts. He didn't tell me what department he worked for, and I spent most of the time that I was in Arapahoe County Jail trying to get an officer to help me so that I could find out what department he even worked for, and it took me weeks to find that information. They refused to take any reports from other inmates about me. They finally took one from Mr. Noah Matthews. And Noah, he had a twin brother who was shot when he was 10. Noah Matthews was homeless. almost all of my roommates were homeless. Some of them were living in motels when they were arrested. There are a lot of black people in the jail too. There's also a few of the portions of the jail where it's primarily white. It all depends day to day. A lot of those people's names I've forgotten because I have to remember so much. I'm overwhelmed. I'm autistic and I have a great memory. The problem is I have to remember so much.
And I understand it's just his personality. So
And he doesn't have much sense of humor because I've tried to teach him.
I
Just
don't
kept on
really
spreading
want
It
evidence.
just seems so polar opposites.
Something needed to be done. Something needed to be done years ago. I started speaking out years ago as a result of this.
And then the other
I'm suicidal every
Did he
day
really? He graduated a year ago.
because of the things that were done to me. I choose not to kill myself because I can't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to kill anyone. And I never would. The problem is they wanted to peg me as a bad guy who would do bad things to other people. They put dangerous mind-altering drugs into me in these institutions and in these hospitals. They're trying to make a police report. I explained to them why it is that I was emotionally distraught. They didn't care. In Longmont, they did the same thing they did in Boulder. They told me that I could make a report when I got to the hospital. In Boulder, they didn't tell me they would let me take a report when I got to the hospital. They told me they were taking me somewhere safe where I could make a report. Instead, they took me to the hospital.
He's one I get a tease about, but yeah, I picked him up as a swim instructor.
At that point in time, I'd been trying to get the information that the officers in Broomfield had asked for over a week. Over a week.
And he and the t-shirt.
This people, if she'd let me stay there just one more day, because she had internet access, she had a place to sit down and
Remember,
work.
she had absolutely nothing on underneath that mom
Yeah.
It was okay.
One more day and I could have gotten that done.
No. Can you imagine all the sudden sleep girl parts?
When Natalie called me and told me that on the morning of the 13th of December 2017, she called me and told me I messed things way up worse with her family. Did it occur to her how badly she had messed up things with mine? By not coming forward and telling the truth and saying Matty Boa shouldn't have done that.
Not all there. But anyway.
I believe the reason that Natalie Bollinger got on Craigslist and hired
I don't know why, but that is always where I go in my head when we talk about
is
it.
because
Thinking.
she found out either what Matty Boa had done or she found out what Tim Beeson had done. She realized that I was telling the truth.
First of all, that is not his forte. Small, unruly children.
They killed my best
Not
friend.
his thing. So yeah, they killed my friend.
But they had to
And he's like,
they had to do some real cruel stuff to him. And when it came down to it, I had to be cruel back to defend myself. Police wanted me to help. They refused to help outright on multiple occasions. And their refusal to help me resulted in my best friend getting shot in the head with a 9mm. That was my best friend. She was the most wonderful person I ever knew. For me, having to be out of the state of Colorado because of what they did, because of what the police did, that's exactly why I was suicidal to begin with. It's because I couldn't go see my friends and family in Boulder. The fact that the police in Nebraska took part in it as well just shows how dirty it is across the board. The line of BS is BS. I didn't hurt anybody. When I was in Clearview, yeah, I was assaulted by 8 different people. They lost badly. They shouldn't have put drugs in me. They shouldn't have assaulted me. They shouldn't have threatened to break the needle off of me. They shouldn't have cut off the body cameras. They shouldn't have cut off the footage of what happened. Because he, where the officer who claims that he saw the footage starts telling his story, that's not on the camera. The DA said that there is no more evidence than that. That's as much camera as they recorded. So that officer lied. They all lied, and there's evidence in that paperwork that all of them lied. Every one of them, from Officer Amanda Jonas to Officer Brian Valenzuela to the Secret Service. And yes, before any of y'all want to go, what's the Secret Service doing involved? Well, I threatened to kill the President of the United States in order to try to force an outside agency to take a look. So, yeah, that's seriously what happened. I'm not going to pretend I didn't do that. Of course, I'd also been told if I threaten the life of the President of the United States, it's an automatic 20 years in prison. I just wanted people to leave me alone, clear my name or lock me up. If I'm going to have a panic attack, I don't want my friends hating me for it. I choose to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. I choose to save lives. Even after all that happened, I still went all the way to Cheyenne, where I am now, matter of fact, to rescue Desiree. Twice. I tried to get that Layla Johnson or Layla Dean and lady, the one who pretended like she was autistic, and had pictures of some other woman. That's who she was. When Natalie died and this became a big web sleuth crazy thing, those are the kind of people I had to deal with. Those are the people who are trying to help me. We're trying to find some missing people in the area. There's a truck stop over by a homeless type shelter. Right across the street from that homeless type shelter is a hotel. Off to the right hand side, facing from the road, is a house. That house has some vehicles outside, and that is the drug house that Desiree was in. Oh my God, I can go to the cops.